Hello and welcome to Sweet Shot Games Dota 2 Pub Stomping with Brewmaster Guide. Brewmaster is kind of an anti-carry, meaning he's really good against other hard carries. He's also great in team fights, and typically he should probably solo mid. However, for this game, we felt we had a very strong lane with the Venomancer and I, so we took the bottom lane. Whether or not you're going mid, the items that I have here are a great choice to start with. Now the first ability that you want to get, and max first, is your Thunderclap. This will give you a great source of damage as well as a good slow that will help you to chase down your opponents. And then depending on your lane, you're going to have to decide each game whether or not to get your other two abilities, or which ones to max first. So in this game, I decided that I would get my Drunken Brawler next, and max that next, and then put 1 point into my Drunken Haze so that I could keep other people slowed as well, and max that last. Brewmaster has really big ulti, and usually you can secure at least one kill with it. If possible, try to use some of your other abilities before you use your ultimate so that they can begin cooling down. Now, this isn't always possible, so just use your discernment and always make sure you have enough mana to cast your ultimate as well. Now, you can make a good argument for almost any kind of boot on Brewmaster. However, for me, I typically like either the mana boots or the power treads. And for this game, I went with the power treads because I wanted a little more tankability. Also, I have the ability to switch to the int treads in order to get a little bit more mana. Because Primal Split is such a big ultimate, you want to try not to waste it, and while I did end up getting the kill on Phantom Assassin, I basically only used it for one hero. Another quick tip, try not to wait and save your ultimate for an escape mechanism, since it is much more useful and effective as an offensive tool. Now, Brewmaster will be a difficult hero to learn to play, so he's going to take some practice. That's because his ultimate turns you into 3 different units that you'll have to learn to micromanage, and 2 of them will have abilities that you'll want to use. The core items on Brewmaster will be a Blink Dagger and an Aghanim Scepter. This will allow you to be the main initiator for your team. Brewmaster can even be great for pushing, especially when your ultimate is up. You can clear creep waves off really quickly with your Q, and then with your ultimate up, your opponents will not want to initiate on you. Some other good items if you're struggling in the gold department is an Urn of Shadows, Drum of Endurance, or Vladimir's Offering. And remember that even while you're in your ultimate form, the auras of these items will still be in effect. And even the Urn of Shadows will continue to build up stacks. As you can see here, I activated my ultimate to avoid Tiny's abilities, and then I proceeded to take down the opponent's hard carry. Brewmaster is great for soaking up damage and abilities from your opponents. Just know your limits so that you don't get chain stunned and are unable to use your ultimate. And once you're in ultimate form, try to use your ultimate to its full effect. That means getting the abilities of both your Earth and Storm Panda off whenever possible. So I was able to toss Zeus up in the air while he was out of position, allowing us to make a move on him. Some other great late game items would be an Assault Cross for the aura effect, or another tanky item such as a Shiva's Guard, which would give you great armor, mana, and a great active ability, or for the ultimate pub stomper, pick up a refresher orb. Well, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the links in the description below for other content and ways to contact me. Now, go stomp some pubs with Brewmaster and let them know how you got so pro.